And the fear and the confusion, it was so overwhelming that it's hard to articulate it. It's like I can't, there was nothing that I could compare it to. And as my scenes start to end, I look at the little girl, and as I look into her eyes, another roll of film starts to come, and it's her childhood. And again, I'm observing it, but I'm also actually in it with her. And so her childhood, when, I say mine was very, very challenging, hers was even harder than mine. And to sit with it and feel what she was feeling and then feel what I was feeling as far as the fear, it was just an enormous amount of confusion and fear, and the thought of, oh my gosh, I might be in hell. Moving through hers, it was horrible because at least in mine, I kind of remembered the sequencing of events and I knew what was happening next. I didn't know what was happening in hers. And so I was caught by surprise, and it just even intensified the fear more. Hers started to end, and then this little boy, same thing. I looked over at him, and a film started to roll. And it was a film of a young boy that was very traumatized, grew up in a home that was very unloving. Abuse was prominent in this review as well. And again, I am watching it from my place, but I'm also seeing it from his eyes at the same time. And I know that doesn't make sense. It's hard to articulate that, but the emotions were so compounded because I'm feeling the children's emotion. I'm feeling my emotion, and I'm thinking, I can't do this anymore. And just as I'm thinking, I can't do this anymore, this warmth started at my feet and it started to rise up my body. And as it rose, it almost forced me to look up. And when I looked up, the ceiling of this warehouse setting started to crack. And as it cracked, light started to come through and these tiles started to lift. And that was the first time I noticed color, but it was in such a bright light. It was a color I've never seen in this reality, but it was very bright. It kind of had orange, yellow, gold hue to it. And it was like liquid. And it started to pour in. And in my fear state, I thought, I am in hell and I'm getting ready to get burned by this that's coming in. And so I bent over to brace for it. And the next thing I remember is just feeling immense pain in my back. And I screamed out. And as I'm doing that, I